Welcome back after the innings break. Oman need 152 runs to win from the allotted 20 overs at 7.6 runs per over. It was a good start for Nepal, a good power play in the first innings, but after that, Nadeem Khan bowling superbly, taking 4 wickets for 20 in 4 overs. The two openers, Jatinder Singh, the captain of Oman, and his partner is going to be Hamad Mirza. I would like to invite my good old friend Andrew Leonard here in the comment box. Good evening, Lenny.
Well, good evening, Paresh. Good evening, everyone, all the way around the world. Very welcome along to this ICC TV broadcast. Yeah, it's been an incredible tournament, hasn't it? And somehow the qualification for both of these sides not decided on the pitch. They're both there. Probably a slightly surreal feeling, particularly for the Oman players who we believe definitely knew. We aren't certain whether the Nepal players knew in advance of the start of this game. They'll both still be desperate to win this game and stay unbeaten. They will want the silverware from this ICC Men's T20 World Cup Asia, East Asia Pacific qualifier. But they are both off to the big dance in February in India and Sri Lanka. They've taken the 18th and the 19th spots. Still a lot of uncertainty as to where that third and final, and indeed the 20th and final for the entire tournament spot will go. But for now, it's all about Sampal Kami to Jatinder Singh. Jatinder Singh only plays in one manner in the power play. Paresh, this will be fast and furious to get the chase going of 152.
Jatinder Singh's style of play is an aggressive one. He tends to play in an aggressive manner. Jatinder Singh, he has already a 50 in his name in this tournament.
Helps that away into the leg side. The first runs of the chase just got a little bit of the atmosphere out there, and certainly it's a festive atmosphere, isn't it? Both sets of fans celebrating pretty hard this evening. And if we get anything like the kind of game we got 2 years ago, when again both of these two teams had qualified, we're in for a real treat.
Yeah, 2 years ago, playing the final of the T20 World Cup Asia qualifiers, both the teams qualified and went to the finals, played the finals. It was a super over that Oman beat Nepal.
Right into the offside, and Gulshan Jah will do the fielding. For any other team in this competition, on a good surface, you'd probably think Nepal well under par, but because of how well they field and how well they've bowled in stages, in patches, in phases of this tournament, they'll be quietly confident of defending this. They'll also know that Oman's batting isn't quite as consistent as their bowling.
It all depends on Jatinder Singh, how he goes about the game. He attacks the bowlers. Try to use the power play. Pulled in the air, but shy of the mid-on fielder. Immediately you're seeing the difference. In the first innings, that would have been a single. But Oman have rightly been sent out with a note of caution about their running between the wickets. Also a change in opening pairing, because often it's Hamad Mirza that comes in at number 3, but they've gone with the 2 right-handers up at the top. Suspect it will be Amir Kaleem who will be held back a spot. Sampal Kami with 3 dot balls and a single in this over, the first one.
Straight to Dipender Singh Airi. Surely we're not going to see another direct hit run out this evening, are we? Because Oman aren't going to allow that opportunity, you would imagine.
Oman is a very good unit, very smart unit. They are not going to take singles to Dipender Singh Airi.
It would have been a single. Just had a tricky tournament, hasn't he? Hamad Mirza, his last 5 scores, 14-6, 5, 18-5. So a bit of a lack of runs. He's never opened the batting before. Is that the solution for him? We'll have to wait and see. But it's a very tight start from Kami, who's tended to open the bowling well. Just 1 run coming from the opening over. Oman 1 for none.
हेलो अन्य वेबसाइटमा हेर्ने साथीहरूले हाम्रो मुख्य वेबसाइटमा आएर हेरिदिनुस् है।
Yeah, third different opening pairing that Oman have had in this tournament. That's because Jatinder Singh missed the first game. So it was Amir Kaleem who stepped into the captain's shoes and captained the side. He opened the batting that opening morning with Ashish Odedara. That was against Samoa, as Oman took 17 overs to chase down Samoa's 92. Nandan Yadav, it's going to be with the new ball. Still no Lalit Rajbanshi, so no option for the left armour. That was a fantastic piece of innovation. An outstanding stroke. Is going to fly all the way for 6. He was looking to ramp it over the leg side, but at the last second readjusted, just opened up his arms. And this is a majestic cricket stroke.
Yeah, he played 2 shots in one ball there, tried to ramp it, then opened the face of the bat to run the ball down to third man for a 6. What a piece of timing.
This is off Nepal's fastest bowler, Nandan Yadav, as well. Exceptional adjustment and recognition of the field, because deep third and fine leg were up in the circle and remain as such. Immediately, Singh says no, it's Dipendra Singh Airi.
Dipendra Singh Airi has been very effective in the inner circle. 4 rounds.
Effective, Paresh. That's the understatement of the century. He's been all over the opposition in the outfield, isn't he?
I'm coming to that.
Really is incredible what he's done. We aren't able to class it as a world record because it isn't necessarily kept as a statistic in terms of direct hits versus normal runouts where you relay it to the bowler or the keeper. It isn't kept religiously as such. But certainly most feel as though it may well be a world record. As again, he looks for that ramp over the leg side this time, gets himself in a tangle. Adil Alam's run out was almost as impressive, though.
Yes, back-to-back runouts, direct hits. I don't think Jatinder Singh is 100% there in the middle. It's probably his hamstring. That is why he was out of the playing 11 in the first game against Samoa in the group stages.
Yeah, I think for me, you're right. He sat out that first game with that niggle, and I think it was that attempt to catch in the first innings that he's just maybe strained it again. As a consequence, he's probably going to attack even more so, not try to run a lot. So every ball is being, pulverised with 100% effort. Problem is that they can't really take on any of the infielders. Even there, Kushal Bertel, right on the edge of the 30-yard circle, top ball.
Even the fielders, they are right at the edge of the 30-yard circle. They are not attempting to take a single, quick singles, because of the niggle that he's had. After that, 6 good comeback deliveries by Nandan Yadav, 3 dot balls.
Nicely played. Might not quite have the pace to get to the rope. In fact, Airi looks like he's quicker than the ball, and incredibly, they only run a single. That shows how much Jatinder Singh is struggling between the wickets. And this will be a big factor in this chase. If you're turning most of your 2s into 1s and your 1s into dots, you're going to have to hit a lot of boundaries.
Look, he's so gingerly jogging across the crease. He is not 100%. He's struggling out there, Jatinder Singh.
Big factor if you can't run your runs. All of a sudden you need to find a lot of boundaries. All right on the money, but maybe an inside edge. Yadav was convinced, but the umpire immediately walked away. 2 overs bowled, 8 for none. Let's have a look.
Yeah, it was a big inside edge. Good decision by the umpire. You can see the deflection from the bat to the pad. It's a good start for Nepal. 8 for no loss, Oman after 2.